I don't feel like I'm super close to death, but I mean, at some point I need to grow up, right? Start making some better decisions. It's almost kind of a lost art, I don't know. I would call it a gift at this point, the gift of communicating with a fellow human being. People don't talk to each other anymore. Now, Prescott sure has changed in the 30 years I've lived here. See, I got a feeling this is a one-way deal, huh? Fuck me. I fucked up. Oh boy. They should have an arrow on the ground though, shouldn't they? Whoops. Yep. There should be an arrow on the ground or a one-way deal. That was not that was definitely not curved the right direction. Lot of money here now. Lot of money. About got everybody that lived here for any amount of time kind of priced out of the area. It's gonna be a shame. Looks like they're getting ready to do some developing up there on that ridge. They got a road cut in. They got a track hoe. Looks like another development. Sucks. Sucks. That's progress though, huh? What Arizona's done really good about is adding roundabouts. They're awesome. I love them. I do love me a good roundabout. There's no doubt about it. Well, I guess we're going this way. That's one thing for sure. I never know exactly where the heck I'm going. But visit Johnny. See what he's up to. There's our twins. Twinsies, samesies. I think it's this way. Kinston Drive. Yep, sometimes you zig when you should have zagged, and other times you zag when you should have zigged. Got a big old truck delivery happening here. See what we can see, huh? Yes, this is motorcycle parking over here. BMWs, where the BMWs go. How about that? Send. Well, that's a heck of a name for a trucking company, isn't it? Kind of want to drive for them. Send. Fine wine. Heck yeah. Heck yeah.
What did my $20 tab go up to with the card?
$20.73.
Oh, yeah.
All right, that was a pretty good time. Pretty good time. Let's go for a little putt here. It's almost kind of a lost art. I don't know. I would call it a gift at this point. The gift of communicating with a fellow human being. People don't talk to each other anymore. There's not a lot of camaraderie. I don't know. That's not the word. Anyways, I just spent, I don't know, 45 minutes, an hour talking with Steven. Steven is riding a K1200, and we talked motorcycles, we talked finances, which is way out of my league. I'm just a stupid truck driver with no money. I think Steven does pretty well. It did pretty well. But anyways, that's not the point of this. It was his 65th birthday. And he's out for a motorcycle ride. Very similar to how I would celebrate a birthday. Right? And he was just happy that he woke up today. It was very cool. Interesting guy. I don't know. Seems like sometimes, motorcycles and beer bring people together. You don't have to drink 50 beers and get hammered. Go have a couple beers, go chat it up, make new friends. That was probably the highlight of this month and last month for me, which is kind of interesting, don't you think? Steven's lived here, 7 months, and I asked him what he does, and it came out later on in the conversation, not so much as a direct answer, just kind of, he's an electronics guy out of Silicon Valley, right? You can put two and two together. But when I asked him, I said, what do you do? And he says he helps the homeless. That is pretty cool. And I guess the homeless in this area know him as the old man on the motorcycle. I thought that was really pretty interesting. I'm 52 years old and I'm still learning. I'm a real grumpy, negative. I realize it, right? That's one thing is if you're a negative asshole and you don't realize it, that makes you a real asshole. I'm aware. I'm aware that I'm a negative. And I don't like it. And I do start each week out trying to be positive. And I know where it all stems from, right? It stems from elementary school, right? Always have to, fight for everything. So I'm always ready to fight, right? I'm old now. I don't even have the capability to fight. But I'm still angry like I'm young and can fight, and it's weird, right? And then the only person that it hurts is myself because stress is not good, right? Constantly working on it. But it's difficult. Difficult because part of it's my job, right? I live in a truck 5 days a week. The 2 days that I'm off, I shouldn't be doing this. This is a bad idea. I should be at home doing the things that people do all week long. But I can't bring myself to do that, right? Because at the end of the day, I'm 52 years old, and I realize that my life is finite. And then every once in a while, I'll have some sort of other realization where it's like, because the Pacific Crest Trail, that's always been in the back of my head. And then you'll have a sobering moment where it's like, I may never do that. It's weird because I think as humans we don't think we're going to die. But I'm really hyper aware of it. So I don't do the things around the house that normal people would, right? It's exasperated by the job. The fact that I'm not there 5 days a week that doesn't help the situation at all. So, in turn, that stresses me out. Now I'm stressed out and angry because I realize all this. And I realize that I should give all this up. I should be debt-free, right? But it's a struggle because if I was debt-free and I was just hanging around the house all day alone, that's not much of a life either. So it's a battle. I'm constantly having this battle, and I don't know how to win it. I don't know how to win it. I'm constantly having this battle, and it makes me an asshole. It does. And I guess if I didn't realize I was an asshole, it'd be a lot easier. But I do. I'm aware. I'm aware that I'm a fucking asshole, and I'm aware that people don't like me. I'm a miserable son of a bitch to be around. I'm aware of it. I'm all right being alone, though. That's not the problem. I don't mind that at all. But I do realize that at some point I'm gonna have to pay the piper, right? I know that there's a shit storm coming, right? And it keeps me up at night. Man, I've been doing this trucking for, I don't know, 26 years, 27 years. I don't think I could start a new career. Sales. I can't be a salesman. I can't be a salesman because I'm just too honest. I'm not going to bullshit. Let's face it, sales is 80% bullshit, right? Technology, too old. I'm too old to get a career in technology because, well, I'm too old. Where does that leave you? No. I mean, you don't really age out of trucking. You just die. Yeah. Guess you guys didn't realize it, but truck drivers live an average of 16 years shorter than the average American. 16 years. Well, I've always got that in my head as well, right? Always thinking, what's the next move? Because at the end of the day, man, this whole thing's falling apart, right? It's not sustainable. Look at all the people living in their cars now. It's not sustainable. Next move. When you're 52 years old, you're getting close, right? I mean, I don't feel like I'm super close to death, but I mean, at some point I need to grow up, right? Start making some better decisions. But also, that's the struggle again, right? Am I making those decisions? Am I die with a pile full of money? The idea is to die, with just enough money so they could throw a little party and bury me. I don't know if I want to be cremated. I don't know. It was just some random thoughts I had. There goes the Bronco Raptor. I don't like them. Too wide. Man, when I moved here 30 years ago, none of this stuff was out here. Look at that now. Huh? Crazy. Yeah, we'll take the preferential parking, right? Why not? Yeah. Got here. Shall we? Perfectly shall. That back into the spot here. Wazoo. Well, guys, if you like senseless ramblings of a 1,000-year-old feller with unkempt hair and a helmet beard, why don't you consider, I don't know, liking, subscribing, thumbs up, thumbs down, ring the bell, I don't know. Anyways, guess we'll see you on the next adventure. Thanks for watching. Adios.